Hey YouTube, I wanted to take a second and make an initial video just introducing myself and kind of going over what we have in our program as an in-home Goldendoodle breeder. So I've been breeding for about 5 years now, and we have 4 doodles and 1 poodle and a Chiweenie and a cat that lives with us here in our home. And then we have a few dogs in guardian homes as we've grown our program. Guardian homes for us is just a way to ensure that our dogs are getting the individualized attention that they need in a home setting, so that when those guardian home dogs are retired, you know, they never have to leave their family. So it's just a really great and healthy relationship that we can have with guardian home parents, and of course our dogs first, and then you know, allow us to continue to grow as well. So we breed Goldendoodles, and we have minis, petites, and then a medium mama, so we do like mini mediums with her. We have a few litters lined up, so the content that you can expect is puppy content, lots of cleaning. That's 90% of breeding is cleaning up after dogs and puppies. I'll show you guys kind of what we feed, supplements that we use within our program, different things like that. We actually have a vet appointment on Thursday for Lola, who is expecting, and then I've got a vet appointment each week for the next 2 girls. I've got 3 girls due within about 2 weeks of one another. So we are expecting 3 litters. They'll come at the end of August, first part of September, and that means they'll go home towards the end of October, first part of November. And that is Lola, Maggie, and both of those sweet babies live with us, and then Hazel, who is a guardian home dog. So she lives with my very best friend and her family. So she's got 5 kids, and Hazel gets lots and lots of love. She also has a big older fur brother named Leo, who is a massive German Shepherd, but he is also like a wimpy. He's a baby, but their relationship is so sweet, Hazel and Leo. I'll show you guys my doodle condo, which hopefully we'll get some renovations going on that. We have a doodle condo set up downstairs, and it has 4 stalls, and then a space in between where I do like ENS, ESI, that kind of thing, weigh the puppies. And I can kind of do that secluded from mom or with mom, just depending on how nervous mom is at first. When they first have their puppies, they're pretty nervous to let you handle them at all. And then that also keeps moms and puppies separated, so there's no interaction between the girls. One room is basically a replica of our living room. So the dogs have couches. They have, there's one big chair with like an ottoman that they can lay on, bones, food, water, etc. We really only use the condo whenever we're breeding and whelping for puppies. And then like when we're gone or we have company over, we put the doodles in the condo, so in lieu of crates. But that's it. They live upstairs with me constantly. So with those few exceptions, and we're in North Carolina, so we get a lot of rain. So on rainy days, they spend a little more time down there than they typically do. But that is what it is. Hopefully though, we get some renovations on that, because my puppies last time tore up my sheetrock pretty bad. For some reason, when my girls go in heat, they get a little crazy, and they dug at the sheetrock too. So we do have some repairs. This was our first time. This last litter of puppies that we had 4 litters down there, and you know, the rooms took a toll. So we're looking at fixing up some of that. It's going to be really important to get done, hopefully before any of the puppies come. That way we're not doing construction whenever moms have the puppies down there. I do not like to stress out mom or the puppies. So stressing out mom can lead to complications like lack of eating, which reduces milk supply. If moms are agitated, they can step on the puppies, which could, be detrimental to our puppies. And those are just kind of the things that I think of whenever we look towards the future of timing and when we're going to do this or when we're going to do that. I do genetic testing on all my dogs. So we offer a 10-year health guarantee if you follow the same nutritional steps, products that we use, I guess is a better way to put that. So if you use the same nutrition plan that we do, then our puppies go home with a 10-year health guarantee as long as you continue to follow that nutrition for 10 years. It's pretty much a lifetime guarantee. Our dogs should live 10 plus years, so we are guaranteeing you that lifespan that you should pretty well count on from any responsible breeder, barring an accident. And let's see, what else should you know about me? I'm a mom. I've got 2 kids. They're 18 and 16 and a half. My daughter just got an apprenticeship and she's doing, college classes and working a big girl job. We're super proud of her. My son is an excellent student, works a job, and loves to fish. I've been married for 19 years this year. Me and my husband love doing stuff together, like fishing or, just, kind of whatever we do. We have lived in the same house for 14 years, and we just have built a nice little family here for ourselves. And I kind of came into breeding just really organically. I adopted a mini Goldendoodle, and such a heart healer. I just love him so much. He is my once in a lifetime dog. He's my soul. He's the one that I just got, and he just really bonded so much with me. I'll see if I can get him. Miller, come here. Come here, honey bunny. Oh, he's coming. Come here, Miller. Come here. Hi. Everybody came. Come here. Show them your sweet face, Miller. Show them your sweet face. So this is Miller. Say hi, Miller. Hi. So Miller is 5, and he, hopefully, if Hazel's breeding took, he will have puppies with Hazel. And if I get what I'm looking for in a male from Hazel and Miller, we're going to retire Miller. If not, we'll breed him one more time with Hazel and see if we can get what we want, and then retire him if it doesn't work out. He has sired, this will be his 5th litter for us. And, it's time to let him just be a house dog. So that's the plan for Miller, my sweet baby. And then all the other dogs came too. So we'll get to introducing them later on. I'm happy to take any questions that you guys have, anything like rude, nasty, we're just not going to deal with that. We'll just delete and block and move on. But if you have genuine questions about what I do as a breeder, how I determine pairings, how I place puppies in homes, upcoming litters, just more questions about how we do things, our deposit and adoption policy. I'm happy to answer all those things. I'd love to do a Q&A with you guys, just to kind of let you know a little bit more about me and about the program and what we do. I'll do some content showing you guys kind of cleaning processes. I'm going to be cleaning out all of my stalls and getting ready for my mamas, so I can show you that process on how I deep clean and get all that done. I've got to go through, I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do. I clean everything before I put it away, but I'm so fanatical about being clean with the puppies, particularly for the first 4 to 6 weeks. Those first 2 weeks, I'm fanatical about it. Anal about it, but after they start building up some immunities from mom, I'm less fanatical about it. But cleanliness prevents the spread of disease, and disease kills puppies, and puppies die really quickly. So I really do try to keep things really clean. So I'll go through the process of rewashing all of my whelping blankets that are stored, rewashing my whelping boxes, be cleaning all the toys in preparation. I'll be doing that a couple weeks ahead of time so I can take inventory and see what all has been destroyed by previous litters, what all I need to buy. You know, typically I spend, you really have several $100s of expenses that are recurring that you just can't, you know, you can't help that. And then there are staple pieces that you buy that should last you a while, like a whelping box. A whelping box really should last you several years, as long as you're nice to it and, you know, you store it properly. You shouldn't have to repeat by that. But toys, bowls, blankets, litter box pans, those kind of things, dewormer, collars, other medical supplies like that I like to use fresh. So I don't like to reuse my bulb syringes. Those are cheap and they come pre-sterilized. So $3, you can usually buy one for $3.99, $5.99. I think I'm getting 2 packs for like $6. So it really is not worth it to me to reuse equipment that I cannot trust that's sterilized when I can replace it so cheaply. So that's what I do there. Things like my medical scissors that I use to help clean up cords, clamps, those things, I do sterilize those because I'm confident I can put that in some boiling water. I actually bleach them, then I put them in water. I bleach them, rinse them, and put them in water. So I do a 2-step process that helps just to get rid of all the ickies. There are things that you do have to repurchase beyond bulb syringes are my preference. You know, some breeders do boil them and sterilize them. It just seems like moisture stays in there, and that concerns me. The moisture is going to build mold, and I'm putting that in a brand new puppy's mouth and nose, and it just seems wrong. I guess I don't do that. I do use like some stuff that will stop the bleeding, like Quick Stop. Essentially, I can't remember the name of it, but it is for animals, and I use that. I will use that, you know, until I feel like I need to replace it. I kind of have like a little scoop that I take it out and I put it on there, so I'm not contaminating it each time when I need it. A lot of births I don't even have to use that, or my hemostats. So that stuff I'll reuse. Obviously gauze pads, Coban, those kind of things. If you have to use that, that's a trash throwaway, so you need to have more on hand. I watched several online breeder, goodness, what's the word? Not forums, but where you go and you learn. Brain fog today. But I was fortunate enough to hear some pretty incredible doctors, experts speak at one in particular, and she suggested to have 5-hour energy that you can drop under the tongue to help resuscitate a puppy. I've only ever had to use that once, and unfortunately we lost the puppy. Mama had laid on it, so the puppy was well gone before I got to it. So that's been my only loss. Praise the Lord, knock on wood. Hopefully, you know, I go another 5 years without experiencing another loss. That would be amazing. But those kind of things to me are once use only. So I need to get some more of that. I also did the acupuncture resuscitation. It like restarts the heartbeat on that puppy. So I have to get a new needle down there for that. Those are the kind of things that are just going through my mind. Whelping paste I need to reorder because I know I used the last of that, and different high calcium vitamins. I partner with NuVet for that. I'll try to get the link to NuVet in there. For nutrition, I use Pottery. I do a lot of Pottery supplements, so bone broth is my go-to for my mamas. So you'll get to a point where I'm at right now with Lola. So she's about 4 weeks along, and she's really been off food for about a week. So I think it's like morning sickness for women. It's kind of similar. She's just not hungry. So I use the bone broth in her food, and that really encourages her to eat. So as long as she's eating one to 1.5 meals a day, I'm pretty happy with that. And the bone broth is really a key for me. GastroPro Plus is another one. I love it. And salmon oil I put in there. There's been some studies that show that puppies whose parents use salmon oil during gestation are smarter. So we're all about breeding smart, confident, healthy, happy companions. Companions are my specialty. Some people are service dog minded. Some people, have other goals for color. It's really a wide range of what they strive to produce. For me, it is all about companionship. I want to breed your best friend. I want you to message me and be like, this is the best friend I've ever had. You were so right. This dog suits us perfectly. I couldn't imagine a better friend than this puppy. And that's the goal. I also want them to be beautiful. So that's like a secondary goal is, I guess, third. So companion, temperament, beautiful. And those three are pretty closely aligned for me. If you know what to do, you can accomplish those three goals, and that is what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I think that's kind of us in a nutshell. We are in my kennel is Tuxedo Mountain Dooldes. We live in Tuxedo, North Carolina. It's part of Western North Carolina. If you guys have heard of Asheville, it's a little bit below Asheville. Yeah, so along this journey, you're going to meet our mamas and our daddies and our puppies. And I'm really excited to show you guys kind of what we do and film the content, lots of puppy stuff. So if you like puppies, don't forget to subscribe and like this video so that I pop up in your feed. And the fun starts on Thursday when we take Lila to the vet for an ultrasound. So